Being a hero means helping anyone in need.
Appreciate it, Rocketeer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another continuity analysis review thingy here on this here particular YouTube channel on the whole entire internet. This website called YouTube is a very big website, and it has a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of channels indeed. And somehow you found your way onto this channel, and I thank you very much. Hope you can continue watching more reviews of TV channels from all kinds of topics on this here YouTube channel. So today's channel of interest is the channel of Disney Junior. And it is a very long Disney Junior continuity indeed. We are looking at continuity that is longer than 1 hour, but do not worry. For your convenience, we have split it up into various parts, so it is easier for you to watch one part after another at a time that is convenient to you instead of needing to watch the whole entire thing in one go. Right, you can spread it all throughout the week. We've got a video for every day of the week. We got like 7 parts of this here one continuity, and we've reviewed pretty much everything there was to review about it. But in case we missed a couple of things here and there, a couple of small details, we will be actually looking at them very carefully right now, and I will be talking to you about anything I notice about what we see here. So, nothing unusual. This is pretty much following the pattern of all of the previous parts of this continuity. A lot of these promos are repeating. We are very used to seeing a lot of these things. Hey look, Puppy Dog Pals custom made Disney Junior logo. That's what we saw. And again with the Puppy Dog Pals. And now we're switching to a unusual rare Mickey Mouse bumper with the custom made logo. And yeah, Pluto was standing on the hose, and then the water accumulated, and then he stepped off of it, and then the water just became too much to handle, and some of them flew into the air, some of those letters who represent actually some of the Mickey Mouse characters. And yeah, but at the end everything worked out, and they all landed safely and soundly and lived happily ever after. This is the birthday session, the birthday part of the Disney Junior thing. They apparently have viewers, parents of viewers, submit pictures of their children to help them celebrate with Disney, and then Disney Junior creates some kind of collage here and adds music and wishes everybody a happy birthday, and I believe they do it once a year. So all of these kids don't have the same day of birth, they have the same month of birth. That's what I noticed. Hey look, Fancy Nancy Clancy, that's what we see around here. Oh, can you see, can you see? Puppy Dog Pals high-fiving each other with their tongues sticking out. Did you know these dogs stick out their tongues like that when they're hot? That's a way for them to cool down actually. So now you know. If you did not know, now you found out, and you will retain this information for as long as there are dogs. funny way of expressing myself. I'm exaggerating a bit, but yeah, this is not something you forget easily. Save the day. We got the sun right there at the bottom with sunglasses. That's quite ironic indeed. The sun wearing sunglasses. Have you noticed that? The sunglasses are actually there to protect you against the sun, because it can get too bright sometimes, too much for your eyes to handle. And so the sun is saying it is against itself. The sun cannot handle itself. That is funny and quite ironic, if you know what I'm saying. Hey look, a custom made Vampirina logo. We saw it right there for a moment. This channel still has a lot of these custom made logos for each show. The European version does not anymore. They stopped doing that a long time ago. but you can't blame them. They want to be different, special, unusual, and I like the rebrand. I like how everything looks. And I like that there's all kinds of channels like these. Some of those channels retain the old look and continue to evolve the old look, and some of the channels just get a completely new look and have a completely different identity. So yeah, that's their identity. We got a promo here of a promo of 2 shows. This is advertising the Disney Channel, and I remember just a few days ago recording the continuity of this exact same channel, and they also advertised the Disney Channel, but the shows that they promoted were different. One of them was Miraculous Ladybug, just like here, but the other show was the other girl who's like fighting crime or evil or whatever she is, with yellow hair. So that was a different promo, but they like these combined promos with like 2 or more shows where they can promote more than one show in one go. They got a lot more to talk about too. Hey, look at Doc McStuffins. That's a pretty rare one to see, actually. We haven't seen one yet in all this time. We've seen some shorts of Doc McStuffins, but we haven't seen like a bumper saying it's coming up next. No full official episode, right? So it's the first time we see a full official episode of Doc McStuffins in this continuity. So that's pretty interesting indeed. When something new shows up, that's interesting. So yeah, even though they show Doc McStuffins clips all the time, especially the ones where she sings about various topics, it's still nice to see the new bumpers, the unusual ones coming up next bumpers. So Elena, they don't promote Elena much either. Like, yeah, sure they do promote it occasionally, but not too often, right? Some shows like the Save the Day promo, they promote it a lot. And the Rocketeer thing, yeah, they promote that one a lot. But Elena of Avalor, superheroes, look, we saw like a mini clip, extremely short fragments of a cartoon about superheroes, and that's interesting that they do this. They've got this Marvel stuff and they can use all these superheroes like Spider-Man. So yeah, we saw Groot and Spider-Man and whatever. And they show promos of it too oftentimes. We see here in the bottom right corner there's a Mickey Mouse head shaped timer of some sorts. It counts the seconds, and 20 is the magical number they are telling you to wash your hands for. So yeah, they've got some very fancy looking tap, very clean, very modern, very expensive looking as well. It kind of makes it feel good to have this kind of equipment at home. So yeah, back in the GIF, said Goofy. They've got all kinds of musical instruments. They do all kinds of stuff. Minnie has a bow car. That's interesting. A car that looks like a bow tie. Or a bow. Bow, yeah. Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures. That seems to be a new show. I actually thought it was an old one. But you can't really tell. They all look so similar. So it's actually a new show, I believe. Mixed Up Adventures. Who knows? I saw it on other Disney Junior versions, so it's not just this version that's airing it. It's pretty much all of them airing it. So I'm assuming it is a new one because I have not seen it before. Coming up, Elena of Avalor, another thing that is not being shown too often. And yeah, my favorite shows, like Rocketeer might be one of my favorites here. Out of all the CGI ones. I noticed there's no Bluey stuff here on this Asian version. So no Bluey here. On Disney Junior Europe, on the European versions, there's a lot of Bluey going on here. A 2D cartoon. So I find that kind of to be a pity. they air even fewer 2D cartoons in this Asian version, I noticed. That's quite interesting. I never paid attention to it. So yeah, whatever. Whatever the weather. Rolf. Rizzo. Bunsen. I'm reading out all their names because they're writing their names. So yeah, we got the Muppet babies and all this stuff. So yeah, we're actually nearing the end of this continuity, the end of this whole continuity. This is the last part. So yeah, if you watched all of the previous parts, cool. If you haven't, I recommend you check out all the previous parts, 1 through 7. This is probably part 7 as far as I know. So I hope you enjoyed it. Check out more videos on this here YouTube channels. I got a lot more videos on various kinds of topics and continuities. See ya. Bye bye.
Bigger, bolder, nuttier.
Sounds fun.
I gotta do this the V-way.
Bergabung bersama Vampirina. Hari ini pukul